the bag and it's Birkin. Can't knock her off cause she work it over. Her body been blessed by Jehovah. Ain't got no chip on her shoulder.
It's your girl Lysandra and I am back once again guys with another video. So today, as you can see the sun is shining and it's a gorgeous morning, I'll be doing my first ever cooking video. So I had gotten a lot of comments saying I should do a cooking video, so today I decided to do one. It's a Saturday morning, so why not? So basically I'll be doing a bacon, cocktail sausages, tomato puree with beans, and I'll also have some eggs tossing on the pan. So that's what I'll be doing today for breakfast. So let's get into the video. So guys, I'll be putting my apron on just to make sure that there's no food getting on my dress. And yeah, that's my brother Pendula right there giving me a hand with my apron. So we're nice and ready. As you can see, my apron's on and we're ready to get cooking. So guys, I've got my streaky bacon, pork bacon, so we'll be using that, and cocktail sausages, pork cocktail sausages, and they're one of my favorite sausages to eat for breakfast. And then we've got our cool baked beans. We're using the baked beans and we'll be making it, and we've got oregano and our shisanyama seasoning for the bacon, just to add that beefy texture and taste. Then we've got our olive oil and our garlic. And we've got our one onion and our full green pepper. So we've got all our ingredients: cool beans, oregano, shisanyama seasoning, olive oil, garlic and streaky bacon, and cocktail sausages. So those will be our ingredients I'll be using to make our breakfast today. So guys, we'll be using a board to chop our onion and our green pepper. So let's get started on that. So what you're going to do guys is you're going to cut your green pepper in half, and just basically taking out the bits that aren't needed, and then we'll be taking the green peppers and rinsing them and washing them just to make sure they're nice and clean. And guys, we'll be cutting it diagonally, cutting strips and making sure that we don't want it too fine guys. You just want them into cubes, not too fine, but properly and nicely cut. So we'll be doing that on our first half and on our second half. And then guys, once you're done that, you'll be cutting it the other way and cutting it down into cubes, so you'll get your onions nicely chopped and done. And then we'll be taking it and pouring it out onto our bowl. So as you can see, the green pepper is done now, and then we'll be cutting our onion and taking off the outside skin that's not needed, and then cutting it in half. Same guys, as we cut the green pepper, we'll be cutting our onion exactly the same, into like cubes, not too fine, just finely chopped. So guys, they're done, and we'll be pouring the onions onto the green pepper guys. Don't worry if it's mixed, because we will be placing the green pepper and onions in the same pan already. So we'll be on the stove and putting our oil in, making sure it heats up before we add the green pepper and onion onto the pan. But for now, while we wait, let us open our bacon, and basically we'll just be separating them into strips and placing them on our chopping board in order for us to season them. Just basically separating all of them, guys, one by one on the chopping board. And guys, just as you separate it, be careful because the bacon is really thinly chopped, so make sure to get every single piece sliced off and not make them all together. Just make sure to take each and every single piece of the bacon out. And yeah, so that's ready and done. And now we'll be taking our shisanyama seasoning and browsingly sprinkling it on top of our bacon strips. Guys, and you don't want to add too much because, guys, bacon, pork for matter, already got its own seasoning, salt, and it's already got its own salt. So you don't want to season it with salt or anything else. Bacon, it does have its own flavors and seasoning, so you don't really have to season it, but if you like, you can. And then, guys, we'll be adding our green pepper and onion onto the pan and letting that sizzle up for a few minutes, and stir it frequently. Then we'll be adding our oregano and sprinkling that on top. It's basically crushed herbs, guys, crushed herbs, and we're adding them onto our onion and green pepper. Then our garlic, we'll be using garlic men, and guys, roughly 2 or 1 spoon of the garlic. So just 2. I'll be adding 2 spoons though, because I'm making for the whole family, so I just want to make sure the garlic is properly in. And then we'll be using our salt, and don't mind my sister over there. We'll be using our salt, and we will be adding that onto our green pepper and onion. And then we'll be fetching our paprika, and we'll be adding that inside, also roughly about 1 to 1/2 spoon. So guys, as you can see, all the seasonings and spices have added to the green pepper and onion, and then we'll just stir that nice and frequently to get all the spices evenly spread out in the pot. So then, guys, we'll be adding our cool baked beans inside, and guys, you only add it once you're done, leaving the green onion and pepper for a while for it to cook and simmer with all the spices, then adding our baked beans inside. And we'll let those baked beans settle for about 10 minutes until it's ready. We've got our pan here, guys, with our oil ready, and we're just going to wait for the oil to heat up, but I'm sure it's heating up now, and we're going to be adding our cocktail sausages onto the pan. So basically, guys, what we want is to basically get our cocktail sausages golden brown. We don't want them too burnt, but nice and golden brown on each side. So basically, let it rest for a few seconds, because cocktail sausages do tend to get ready quite quickly. So I'll be turning those over. As you can see, they're golden brown on one side, and I'm waiting for a few more seconds on the other side so they're nice and ready. Just don't leave the kitchen when cocktail sausages are on the pan because they'll definitely burn. So guys, I've got my eggs, I'm cracking my eggs on, and I have the bacon on the pan. And guys, it's best to have your eggs done last because eggs do tend to cool up very fast. So it's really it's best to cook your eggs last when making breakfast, so they're nice and hot when you add them on the plate. And yeah, they're dished up nice and hot. So don't cook your eggs first because they will definitely turn cold. So as you can see, that's ready, almost ready, and my eggs are almost getting ready too. So guys, that is our protein breakfast done.